Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic, and we have Dr. Harley joining us. How you doing, Dr. Harley?
Hey, John. I'm doing fantastic. Unfortunately, we had another round of winter, but
yeah, that makes things kind of slippery.
Right.
And this time of year is probably a busy time of year for you because people will slip and fall and things will get kind of out of whack, won't they?
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot more winter-related aches and pains. A lot of it was due to all the shoveling snow. It's hard to shovel a couple of inches, let alone a foot of snow. And then, like I said, now that it's melting, it's starting to freeze at night. So people, when they come home from work or when they're going to work, are slipping and sliding. Maybe, hopefully they're not falling, but if they do, let's talk about some tips that they can do to either help prevent those falls or what they can do after the fact.
So let's start with the prevent, because if we could prevent a fall, that's always best. And how can you prevent a fall?
A lot of people say walk like a penguin. So, not taking your normal step, but kind of shuffling a little bit, especially where it's really, really slick at.
They're used to walking on ice, those penguins.
Right. You could put basically they're traction things that you can put on the bottom of your shoe. So if you're doing a lot of walking, especially in an area that's really icy or snow packed, having that extra tread will help prevent some of those falls. Trying to avoid some of those dress shoes that have really smooth bottoms. I was actually just talking with a patient earlier that was wearing kind of more smooth bottom dress shoes. It's those are going to be very slick out. Be careful when you're walking around.
And I suppose putting some salt down to make it so the ice breaks up, that probably wouldn't hurt either, wouldn't it?
Right. That's definitely the first thing. If you know it's going to be icy, make sure that you're salting your sidewalks really well, because that salt helps to melt even when it's really, really cold.
And there's some gas stations, they have bags of it for free right by the pumps. Just that's not free? No, it's not. Don't take those. They sell them inside.
Right. Pay for them and then take them. Right.
No, but it is a good idea, and it's not an expensive thing to get. And that, if it prevents you from falling, what a great thing to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, what happens if somebody already slipped and they already fell and now they're going, I'm sore here and I'm sore there? What kind of things can they do?
Right. You definitely, take stock of yourself. Is it serious enough or you need to go to urgent care or something like that?
If you see a bone poking out.
That's more, if you have a bone poking out, that's definitely more emergency. But if you have a very sore ache, pain that you might think you might have broke but don't know for sure, that's more definitely an urgent care call. Unless you absolutely can't walk, then maybe more ER. But
and if at all, if they're just kind of sore and achy from that, chiropractic would be a good way to come in and kind of get things snapped back into place too.
Definitely, because the area that you fell on is going to be sore, achy, but that jolt is going to be causing issues throughout the rest of your body that can cause some of that ache and pain. And things are stuck and then they're not moving. So then when you are trying to get active and do things, you're getting more painful or you're having injuries because things are having to work harder than other areas of the body. So like I said, I've been seeing a lot more low back type issues lately between the snow moving and the slips and falls. As a chiropractor, we're going to help realign your spine, getting things moving better, helping to, improve that ache and pain, but also help prevent it in the future. That's one of the biggest things people have noticed with starting chiropractic care is recovery time. After an injury or a weekend warrior project or shoveling lots of snow, they're not as achy or sore the next day, which definitely is great because, you always kind of dread a big thing. You're like, I have to move all the snow. I'm going to hurt so bad tomorrow. But then it's always nice being surprised. You're like, I feel pretty good. I don't hurt as bad. Right, I'm not as sore.
No, I can relate to that. So I'm a big fan of Balanced Life Chiropractic. For other folks who maybe haven't had a chance to join you guys here yet, how do they get a hold of you?
They can reach out to us on our Facebook page at Balanced Life Chiropractic, or they can give us a call at 605-215-1785. We'd love to chat and let them know how we can help them.
You can find them online as well at BalancedLifeSD.com.